Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 6 here on Cyan Beach trying to catch Wooper and Totodile. So far, 2 Woopers have shown up. I believe it was yesterday I saw one. We got a recovery in since today. I saw one yesterday. It wasn't great. I'll pull it up here in a little bit and show you guys. It wasn't great, so we're still on the hunt for a good Wooper. Again, no video yesterday. Things come up. Sometimes life happens, but we're back today. I didn't go over the news. I know we had some, and I kind of got an idea of what it's about, but I didn't read it, didn't look into it. You can still see that little red exclamation mark or whatever down there. Haven't gone over it yet, but we will go over that a little bit later. We are going to get 27,000 and some odd change sneaky snacking. We are at Master 9. We still have all day tomorrow to get to Master 13. That's the goal, to get around that 1 million mark. But we are going to grab 100 sleep points today. Puts us at 5,310 for the grand total. I feel like my brain is just all over the place right now. There's so much I want to talk about in so little time. But let's go ahead and grab this daily lottery and hopefully get something good. A medium ingredient ticket is not bad. That is not bad at all. I do like that, because that is 30 ingredients straight into the pot for filler. That could help for tomorrow. But for now, let's jump into this sleep report, see how things went. Maybe we got the slumbering type so that we can hopefully try to find a Wooper, because these things seem to be a bit rare. I'm hearing from a lot of people that they haven't seen too many of them. Even just a couple days ago, a day or two, I forget exactly how long ago it was, someone said they had only seen one so far, and it was the one that they used their incense for. So seems like it might be a little bit rare, but we did get the balanced type, so we got balanced, pseudo balanced. Doesn't help trying to skew towards the Wooper and Totodile, but we'll see. Maybe there's one there. We did get 68.2 million drowsy power and somehow not in a top belly anywhere. Okay, that's different. But let's see, did we get what we are looking for? Found 2 war turtle yesterday, which, you know, we are not really hurting for any kind of Squirtle, but found it, which was not what we wanted. Not the water starter we need. Here's a pincer. Okay, so let's see. We've got a new sleep style. So we've got Psyduck, 2 Slowpokes, a Golduck, a Bellsprout, a Pincer, which we haven't seen that in a while, and a Squirtle. So let's see. We got a new sleep style, so that potentially could be Wooper. Could be the 3-star. No, it is another Golduck. What is that? The 3-star Golduck? Nice. That's not bad. Is that all but the last one now for Golduck? Oh no, that's all of them. Okay, so we're completely done with Golduck now. Sweet. I believe that puts us at the 390. I think when we looked the other day, we were like 2 or 3 away. And between the 2 Wooper sleep styles and this Golduck now, both Slowpokes. Why? Why, dude? That's like the worst one to be hungry. Honestly, none of this is really all that super fantastic for me. Yeah, I don't really care for much of this. Yeah, not really at all. I mean, we could use a better pincer. Maybe we'll just feed him the bonus biscuit and be done with it. I really don't care to catch 2 Slowpokes, or even a single Slowpoke. I already have 2 very good ones. So far, no hint that any regional variants are coming, so not really a need to catch them to prepare for that, for the Galarian versions. And we don't even know how they're going to evolve, even if they do bring regionals in. So yeah, just gonna feed that pincer, because we definitely need a better one. And outside of that, we're just gonna go ahead and go home, because not really a whole lot happening in this sleep research. No Wooper yet again. I guess we're gonna send out the pincer for the rare candy. Sure, why not? So, all right, well, let's move on. Didn't catch anything today, nothing to look at, but we did get 3,183 research XP, so that's pretty good, and 6,895 dream shards. I will definitely take that. That's good. We need those, especially that mini candy boost eating up our dream shards right now. We need all the dream shards we can get. We did complete a mission for using 7 incense. I only used a recovery incense last night, so nothing special there. Getting ahead of myself. Don't want to go to the missions yet. There's other stuff we need to do first. First, we need to go ahead and clear out this team. Get the berry gatherers taken off the team and get our ingredient guys going. We are very close to being completely ready for tomorrow in terms of having the ingredients prepared. We are running a little low on apples, so I did keep Skeleturge on the team overnight for that. But we have plenty of corn, so I swapped out Beware for Raichu and Venusaur for the Swablu, because we also actually somehow have plenty of honey. All of my complaining about honey problems earlier this week, and then we ended up with plenty. So we have one more day of Calm Mind fruit salad, and then we can do the green grass salad tomorrow. But we do need to get something up and running for that to make sure that can happen. For now, don't use the tomatoes. We need those. We'll use the ginger. Trying to use some of the lower tier ingredients for now. I want to save the really strong ingredients for tomorrow for that extra tasty. So for now, no extra tasty. We did get an extra tasty yesterday though. So that was pretty good. I forget exactly how much I got off of it, but that was a good one. That helped. But so far, that's the only extra tasty we've gotten all week. For now, we're gonna go ahead and feed this breakfast and get the team swapped around once we figure out exactly what we need. I know for sure we need oil. I think we still need tomatoes. Ooh, actually, no, we have a thing that we need to do with tomatoes. Another 651 sneaky snacking. That's also gonna put us at Master 10. That much closer to our goal. Okay, let's see where we're at. For Calm Mind fruit salad, we still need some apples. Only 3 more for lunch. And then another 21 for, so we need 24 total. We have more honey than we need. No, we have exactly the honey we need. I take that back. I thought that said 12 honey. It's 12 corn. So we have exactly the honey we need. Corn, we need 24 plus 51 for tomorrow. So we need 75. We have 86. We actually don't need any more corn. We're perfect. Perfect on corn. Great on honey. Apples, we still need a little bit. We also need a little bit of tomatoes and a little bit of oil. So I know what we're going to do for that. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. We're going to take the Swablu out. We're going to put, where are you? I did a thing yesterday. We're going to put you, our shiny Weepin' Bell, on the team. I did evolve Bellsprout yesterday because it seemed like the right call, but I didn't realize, I completely forgot, because I always forget this, that you need a leaf stone to get a victory bell. So we need to go do a thing. We need to actually spend some sleep points. I feel pretty comfortable with this. We're going to get enough to buy our Master Biscuit before the month is out. No worries there. There's the leaf stone. We're going to buy 1 leaf stone because I already used my free one on the other victory bell that we have. We're going to buy the 1 leaf stone. And we are going to evolve this shiny Weepin' Bell into its final form. And we're also going to level it up because that is going to help significantly. We're going to go ahead and use the candy boost. Almost level 29. That's another reason I didn't get it to level 30 yesterday. I wanted to use that candy boost today. I did use the candy boost yesterday on this Pokemon as well. So we are getting very close to where we need to be. Just a couple more candies. There we go. Level 30. Running kind of low on Dream Shards. 181,000. A little bit lower than where I want to be. But it is for a good cause. And then now we can evolve this beautiful, shiny Weepin' Bell into a gorgeous, shiny Victory Bell. I don't know why I didn't press the thing while I was talking and let that animation play out, because this animation does take a while, but it is worth it. Very, very worth it. Look at that beautiful thing. I love the fall colors and the brown leaves and the blue rim. Oh yeah, because we're not on the, I was trying to look at both of them. We're not going to be able to do it from here. Anyway, we got a beautiful shiny victory bell now that is going to be a tomato monster. So we should get those tomatoes very quickly. Honestly, with Charge Energy S, I am not worried about it. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, we're going to be fine. We don't have to worry about the energy. We don't need an energy pillow. It will get filled up by the end of the day, both by itself and by Gardevoir. If Gardevoir doesn't continue to slack off. Gardevoir has let me down all this week. But for now, we need to get this guy on the team and get some oil. Yes, we have enough honey and corn. We just need apples. So we're going to leave Skeledirge on the team for that to finish out the Calm Mind salads. When Skeledirge is done, then we can swap in probably Raichu. I think Raichu outperforms the Swablu just a little bit. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and swap in the Swablu for the helping bonus just to try to push over the line, over the finish line for the oil and the tomatoes. So once Skeledirge is done, which shouldn't take too long, a couple hours, we should have all the apples we need. We'll swap in Swablu for that. And then as we get the tomatoes and oil that we need for tomorrow, I will swap in more and more berry specialists. Maybe even the Walrein. He's got some very strong berries and another helping bonus stack, so that could be very good. But for now, let's jump into this new news that I have not looked at yet. We have maintenance. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got going on. For maintenance period, starts August 27th, which that is in a few days, Tuesday. Okay, so on Tuesday we have maintenance, starting, oh wow, that's a weird time, starting at midnight? Interesting, okay. Well, if we're starting at midnight, then that'll be good. That should help people plan around maintenance and cook their meals and everything and plan accordingly. But again, this is my local time, so your time will be different. It'll just help people here in the States. People abroad, you probably need to adjust a little bit to just be aware that the time is different for this maintenance. So take that into account. Also a very weird scheduled end time at 4:40 a.m. Not 5 a.m., not 4:30, 4:40. So a very weird scheduled end time, but okay. The new features are going to be the preparation for the Suicune research event, which is good. That means we'll have details on Suicune and some other event-related stuff once that's done. The addition of a function that continuously increases the number of candies when you hold the increased button to level up Pokemon using candies. Good, so you don't have to keep tapping it. You can just hold it down just like we do with cooking and adding ingredients. That makes sense. You can continuously increase the number of candies by holding the plus button on the level up pop-up screen. Good to know. They marked this off. Marked off adjustments that make the back button take you directly back to the home screen when pressed and held. Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe they just ran out of time for that one. It does say it's scheduled to be released in a future update, so I'm assuming they just ran out of time and weren't able to get it ready for today. Or not today, for this maintenance. Then they're going to make adjustments that make it possible to use dream clusters from the use item button on the lower right of a Pokemon detail screen. That's good if you're running low on dream shards to level up a Pokemon and you can do it there. That's good. Anytime they can make it easier for us to get to an item we may need to use, even better. That's good quality of life. All we need now is a button to send a Pokemon directly to the professor from the catch screen. Give us that, and then we'll be really good. Adjustments that allow changes to graphics quality and FPS from the menu on the title screen. Interesting. Adjustments to the display of friends login times. Friend login times will be displayed in more details within 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 days on the friends list page, accessible from the research community page. Why not just add day 6 too? Because we already have day 7, so might as well add day 6 if we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. But, you know, maybe in the future, we'll see. Compatibility with newer versions of Unity. In-app data will be re-downloaded the first time you log in after the August 27th maintenance update finishes. We recommend linking your account or generating a transfer code beforehand and downloading the data in an environment with Wi-Fi. Cool. Also, adjustments to some animations, some text has been adjusted or unified, and other small bug fixes and adjustments. Maybe they can adjust the shadows so that all the Pokemon in this game don't look like they're floating above the ground. Maybe we could do that. I mean, if we're doing just small adjustments, it's a small adjustment. Let's just fix that. Let's fix that just so that we don't have every Pokemon being a flying type because they don't actually touch the ground. Maybe we could do that. You know, just a little suggestion. All right, so that was that one. That's that maintenance. August 27th, keep that in mind. Also keep in mind it is at a different time. So let's go into tracking sleep during the version 1.11.0 maintenance. We've discovered an issue that can prevent sleep tracking during the maintenance update to version 1.11.0, which is on August 27th. Not sure why specifically this one. This issue will only occur if the app is updated during the following period. August 27th, 4 a.m. to August 27th, 5:30 a.m. Interesting. If you'd like to track your sleep during the above period, please do not update the app to version 1.11.0 just yet. You can begin sleep tracking during this maintenance period if you keep your version as 1.10.0. Interesting. Very interesting. So maybe there's some behind the scene changes to how sleep is tracked, and it's not compatible between version 1.10 and 1.11. Maybe that's the case. I don't know, but at least they're letting us know about it. So that's good. Communication is always nice. Appreciate that select button. So that's good. Okay. Let all that out of the way. Let's see what we got. 180 grass types studied. Energy pillow. I would have been very sad if that was the leaf stone. It would make sense. It's grass type, leaf stone. That makes sense, but I'm glad it wasn't because that would have been real sad. But that also wouldn't surprise me. That is my luck. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into these community reports. Let's see what we got going on today. Is there going to be a lot of them? 42. That is quite a lot. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10. That's still about 25%, so that's good. Very good. And we got a level up today. Very nice. Just the one level up with a small handy candy. Very good. Very good indeed. All right. Now, let's go ahead and see. We've already made breakfast, which is good because I thought that reading out the maintenance might have taken a while. So that's good. We got breakfast done. We're not worried there. We're getting a ton of sneaky snacking from Dragonite, so that's very good. We did finish a bunch of all of the event missions are done. So let's claim our 5 water type candies, the smalls. Let's claim our 5,000 dream shards. We need those after, spending it on the mini candy boost, and cook 12 times for another 5 small water type candies. And the water week missions are complete. We're done. But we have the weekly missions, 1,400 dream shards for feeding Snorlax a bunch of its favorite berries. I do wish they would increase these rewards. They do seem to be not as substantial anymore once you get to the higher level Pokemon where it costs a ton of dream shards to level up. This is another reward scenario where I feel like the rewards should level up with you. So maybe at research rank 56, I should be getting closer to 2,500 dream shards per mission, maybe 2,000, somewhere around there. Not sure exactly what the proper number should be, but I do feel like it should be increased. But I may just be being greedy at that point. Maybe I'm the one with the dream shard problem and everybody else has got plenty of dream shards, but look at you. Look at you. That does remind me, there was one last thing I wanted to do. We were going to go look at that Wooper that I caught yesterday, because it wasn't great, but I also wanted to look at the two of you side by side. So we've got these two Victory Bell right here. Both very, very handsome, but I really like the shiny coloring. That kind of desaturated and brown with the blue rim. I like the yellow and green. It's a good combo, but this is a really good shiny. I like this one. I like a lot of the grass type shinies when they get their autumn colors. So those are some of the best shinies. Chikorita actually has a really good shiny too. I don't have Chikorita shiny in this game, but I do have it in Go, and it's a really good shiny. Really good shiny. But enough of me showing off. Let's go check out, where are you at, Wooper? I went too far. It was one of you two. Let's see which one it was. both of them. It was not you, I know that, because it was ABC that I caught yesterday. Let's double check and make sure I'm correct. I am correct. This was the one I caught yesterday. ABC, not great. I mean, if we ever get a recipe where we've got, we need a ton of sausage, a little bit of potatoes, and a very small amount of mushrooms, maybe this is the Wooper for me. But sub skills, again, actually pretty decent, not bad. I didn't calculate this because I was not home, and trying to do it on my phone takes forever, and I was in a place where I didn't have a charger, so I didn't want to just sit there for 20 minutes trying to calculate this. But also a docile nature. Again, even with AAA, this would just be kind of okay. Probably around a 60 or 70 PR if I had to guess. It's not bad, but it's not great. So probably not going to keep this one either. I'm just holding on to them all for now so I can compare all of them by the end of the week. This one I think is still the best one that I've got, even though the ingredient spread is not fantastic. But I did just remind myself, I did see something in the Discord from the Rainon folks. They said that they have increased the speed with which Pokemon are rated. So let's take that one since I didn't do it yesterday. Let's take this one. Let's see how good it is since we also didn't catch something today. So we'll just do this one real fast. It should, they said they increased the speed by 100%. So it should take half as long to actually calculate this. So we'll see. Let's just run a real quick test because that is good news for everybody if they did in fact pull that off. Helping speed, and we have a docile nature. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and run all the way to 100 because we're going to put this to the test. Let's see. Very quick for the first few levels. It usually is. The real test is going to be once we get to 75 and 100. That's usually where it starts to take a whole minute. We're looking okay. It seems like it's slowing down. Hey, it is chugging along very slowly here at level 75. I don't know. I don't know if they actually did get it to be faster. It's kind of looking like about the same as always for me. Oh. Never mind, I'm a silly goose. I just reread the announcement. It is not the rate my Pokemon screen that has been changed. It is the production engine performance. A 100% speed boost. Calculation time needed minus 50% is expected. Additionally, the production calculation result will slightly increase. Results calculated with lower average energy will see a greater effect. This change is expected to impact the performance of Team Maker and Rate My Pokemon. No, it should be effective here. But well, 75 did finish up really quick, and level 100 seems like it's going even faster. I would not normally expect level 100 to be this fast. Yeah, that's going through really quick on level 100. Level 75 seemed to be about the same as before, but level 100 is definitely going faster. It would probably be like right around here, around this time. So actually is going pretty quick. So that's good. That can help with a lot of calculations. If you got a bunch to do, that's good. Maybe this means next time we do the live stream, we can actually get through the entire Pokemon box and not have to worry about it. But for now, this one's holding steady at 74, but it's jumping through these variations very quickly. We're running through a couple 100,000 per second. So that's good. That is very, very good. Look at that, almost done already. It's going so fast, it's not actually doing the animation of bouncing the bar up and down. 74 PR. I would have been kind of happy with this if it was triple mushrooms. Unfortunately, we still have not found a triple mushroom Wooper yet. So far, still on the hunt for a Wooper, still on the hunt for a Totodile. I am a fool because I was not on this screen this whole time because I got distracted with what we were even doing. I'm not used to switching to this screen. Anyway, suffice to say, my brain is tired. I had a long day yesterday, but it does seem like the Rate My Pokemon is going significantly faster. I'm a terrible professional. It's like I have not been doing this for a year, but Sorry about that. I'll get there eventually once my brain wakes up. But for now, that's a pretty good increase. I'm happy. Well, I say I'm happy with it like it's the game, but it is a very good thing that they've done to increase the speed as much as they did. It's going significantly faster. I'm sure everybody's seen it already that's used the Rate My Pokemon screen. So this is probably old news anyway, but it does seem to be looking pretty good. So that said, we are going to wrap it up there today. I'm going to try to get better at my job. And actually remember to switch over to the screen when I'm talking about it. I really need to get a button or a macro or something set up so where it just does it for me, so I don't have to worry about it. But that's where we're going to wrap it up today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos with all my flaws and everything. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Flightmaster, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. Get early access to the videos and a bunch of cool other perks for just $5 a month. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the link to the Discord. Come join us and talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. The link to that is in the description. And other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.